Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Joe, aka The Casual, and this is The Clinch. Cue shitty intro.
Let's look at this.
Look at the suplex here. Right on his head.
Unbelievable suplex lands right on his head.
Jesus Christ.
So I wanted to get on here real quick. This is going to be a shorter video. But I want to get on here real quick and talk about the pound for pound ranking and who I think is number one. I know that there's been some controversy with that between whether or not it's Jon Jones or Khabib. Now, it's undeniable that it would probably be between those two. And I would even throw Mighty Mouse in there. But if it's between Jon Jones and Nurmagomedov, I would have to say Khabib. And there's two main reasons behind that. Number one, Jones's PED use.
What?
And I mean, we all know that he was gearing, and we all know that, and there's no denying that. And not only that, but his whole track record behind PED use, whether he was caught or not. I mean, the allegations have been flying around for years now. And so that, and the fact that Jones, his last like 3 or 4 fights have all been pretty damn close. The last one that I can think of that wasn't really close is Gustafsson, when he fought Gustafsson for the second time. That he kind of washed Gustafsson in that fight. But outside of that, I think every fight after that, it's always been a real close fight. And, you know, going back to that Reyes fight, you could argue that Reyes won that fight. And to be honest, I think it was probably a tie more than anything. Because in that third round, that's when Jones started to come back in the middle of that third round. And then the fourth and fifth, that's Jones took those 2 rounds. But you can make a very strong argument that Reyes won that fight. So
going into the last round, I had Dominic Reyes 3-1.
those 2 reasons are the reasons why I am giving Nurmagomedov the number 1 pound for pound greatest. He has never had he had one really close fight, but even that, you know, the judges gave all 3 rounds to Nurmagomedov, and I didn't agree with it, and neither did a lot of other people. But hey, man, we all know how the judges score things, especially back then. I think that was like 2013, against Gleason Tebow. But outside of that, he's always washed everybody. It's never even been a kind of a close match. So those 2 reasons are the reasons why I'm giving the pound for pound title to Khabib.
I'm very happy about my performance.
And furthermore, you know, he's just been a model individual outside of the fight game. He's somebody that you can model after. And he's been fantastic for the sport. So with those things being the PED use and how close of fights Jones has had lately, I think Khabib definitely has it. Granted, he's only had 4 title defenses and Jones had 15 title defenses. That's a big deal. And I would even be willing to say maybe Jones would have it if he didn't have all the PED usage.
An intervention, it's sort of hard to describe, but really it's a coming together. It's a surprise party for people who have addictions. And you get in their face and you scream at them and you make them feel really badly about themselves. And then they stop.
And he was a completely clean dude. He was a clean fighter. He was just a model human being. You know, maybe But even, being a model human being, I can't even really take that into account when ranking the pound for pound greatest. I mean, you're either the best fighter or you're not, regardless of who you are outside of the cage. So, yeah, anyways, I just wanted to get on here and give you guys my thoughts. What do you guys think? Who do you guys got for the pound for pound greatest? I would love to hear it. I think it's been pretty universal with everybody picking Khabib. I've seen a couple people pick Jones still, and of course you're going to have that. I mean, you make the argument. I mean, again, he had 15 title defenses. But let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and so on and so forth. But until then, keep it in the clinch.